MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
George Springer the next to hit. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the center fielder, George.
First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Here it comes. A strike, and it's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
The second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He carries a batting average of .389. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Springer on at first, nobody out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Michael Brantley. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Popped him up. Calhoun coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runners are at first and second with one away. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
Ball outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Payoff pitch home. High pop-up. Kelly is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Settling in now, Yordan Alvarez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. 2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Into the box, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Marte. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hit out towards second, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Greinke comes set. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Carlos Correia.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball. ball. 2-1's the count.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch.
Got the count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate, Maldonado. Now here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate, Zack Greinke. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Christian Walker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
No strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, what?
0-1 pitch on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still 2-2. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. One out now in the Houston 3rd, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball, up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball, down and away.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That missed. That's
Not
the ball.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bumgarner removed to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Come on, I'll be back.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Wow.
1-0. Here it is. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Carson Kelly, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Kelly stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Brian Abreu is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 66, Brian Abreu.
Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Patel.
One gun in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Altuve is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Carlos Correia now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marte onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. Right side, reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Calhoun.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
All even now, 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Rolled slowly to first. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher, Brian Abreu. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. 1-0 the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0.
No, that's it.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Merrill Kelly takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Carlos Correia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Carlos Correia with a 2-run shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah!
Two out, nobody on. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Number 9.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that misses ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here's the 2-0. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
No, that's low. Ball. Three balls, 1 strike.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, The second baseman, Marte.
So striding forward now, Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Junior Guerra gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Josh Reddick.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-zip. Framber Valdez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Houston, number 59.
Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a curveball misses inside.
2 balls, no strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
2 balls, 1
Now the
strike.
Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1 home. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now
Striding into the box,
right
Cole
fielder.
Calhoun. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance
The
of making
batter,
that
number
leadoff
13.
double pretty much
Shortstop.
meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Peralta ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early,
The pitcher, number
putting guys
41.
on base, but then you're able to wiggle
Fielder.
out of it, get 2 quick outs.
Yeah.
You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself
Your
in a
attention,
tough spot. You get 2 outs.
Pitch hitting to
You
the
think you're
Diamondbacks.
just almost out of it,
Number 15.
and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1.
2-1.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 6 and the D-backs 1. Kevin Ginkel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ginkel, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Bregman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready to take his hacks again, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1.
Oh.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 44.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stefan Crichton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Stefan Crichton. The bat, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Astros lead it 8-1. In now, Carson Kelly will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out.
The center fielder, number 2. Marte.
1 gone down the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 8 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
1-0 count, here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready now, George Springer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Marte for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Eduardo Escobar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 delivery. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Base hit now.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Standing in, Michael Brantley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Peacock.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
This has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Yohan Lopez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tim LaCastro is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
16, Tim LaCastro.
Yuli Gurriel will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, shortstop,
In now, Carlos Correia. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Chris Davinsky, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Standing in now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. LeCastro is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Astros lead this one 12-1. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Alvarez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Digging in, Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Arizona down to its last strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Houston Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brian Abreu takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.